Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you another practicing technique I do for 3 minutes every day daily. It uses the G7 chord, and what I do is from each note of the G7 chord, which is G, B, D, and F, I practice doing the modal scales from the key of C that happen from those notes, because these notes, G, B, D, and F, as you saw in other my previous two videos, outline the sound of a G7 chord perfectly. And so what I have on for you right now is a backing track that is using like at any rate, the whole thing's just a G7 chord, but it sort of sounds like I'm playing over a 12-bar blues because the progression's 12 bars long. So anyway, the scales that I'm going to use are this. I start on G here. It's a G Mixolydian scale. I also do it this way. Then I start on the B note. And then I start on the B note like this. And the D note. Or the D note like this. And then lastly, I have the F note. Or the F note like this. Anyway, there's just some ripping riffs from the different notes. I will put on a timer and do them for you to the backing track, at least the backing track drums, which I'm going to have to set up for you in a minute. So anyway, that's what I was using to solo over the backing track you just heard. At the end of the video, I'm going to let the backing track go around for a couple minutes just by itself, so you have it to try this too. The notes that make up these scales are all out of the key of C. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G is the G Mixolydian mode. It doesn't matter what finger you play it from, but that's what I'm doing from the G. From the B is actually from the B Locrian mode. This is probably the most common way to play it. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then from the D, it's the D Dorian mode, because we're in the key of C, so it's D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. And from the F note, it's the F Lydian mode, and the notes are F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. You should try to learn them all the way across each position. And obviously, too, besides having a position, I try to do it from a number of different fingers in both places. Now, this is really what I'm using as a warm-up exercise in the morning, which I'm going to show you the exercise in 1 second and how I go about doing it. I'm going to have a drum beat on in the background. I'm going to try to practice doing things evenly. And then once I get through it in one place or one style, then I might try to double or triple the notes to eighth notes or triplets. So let me set this up here real quick. I didn't think of this till just now, so I need to do that, and I need to do this because all I want you to hear is the drum beat while I practice the 3-minute exercise. And sorry, I don't have my timer ready yet either. So the notes in the G7 chord are G, B, D, and F. And that's what I'm playing off of in the key of C for you. Okay, so. All right, the guitar's working. Here's the timer, and here's the drum beat. So I'll start with quarter notes. I messed up. Triplets. From the B, the B Lokian. Eighth notes. Going up to the D note. F note. I'm going to stop the drums for a minute. The timer's about to run out in 30 seconds. I'm going to keep going. There's the timer. That was a bunch of gibberish there at the end. But what I want to show you, I'll put on the timer again. I'm not only going to probably do it for a minute or a minute and a half. What I also love to do as part of my warm-up with these positions and these scales are what I call sequences. So the sequence I'm going to use to demonstrate this goes 1, 2, 3, sequence 1, 2, 3. So here you go. I'm just going to put the timer on, put the drum track on, and I'll show you how the sequence goes. mess up there. All right, so I'm going to put the backing track on for you in 1 second. And so you have it on this video. If you want to play to it, it's here at the end. In the meantime, I'm going to put on my other instruments, and I'm just going to go through 1 or 2 more courses for you. Just playing these scales, trying to make it sound good, trying to make it musical, maybe a little bit of ripping. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Thanks for watching. Here's the backing track for you to play to a couple times.